My son has been saving and he is now going to be able to buy a big item. So guys, it is Monday today and today is going to be a no spend day. I don't have too much planned. It is officially the first day of the kids' summer holidays and they just want to stay at home for today. Obviously we were away at the weekend and they just want to go onto the computer, chat to friends, things like that. So we're probably going to stay home today and yeah, it will be a no spend day, I think. We have a few things planned for tomorrow. So it looks like I have 2 interviews tomorrow. One is for a newspaper and one is on Cork's Red FM. I've been on Cork's Red FM before and they're lovely there, so yeah, I'm delighted to be back. And then I'll also have to pop out at some point tomorrow and pick up some formula. But today we're just going to stay here and chill probably today. Hi guys, so today is Tuesday and I haven't been on camera because I've been so busy. I was posting my 5-year meal and that seems to have gone down really well. And I also was doing an interview. I did an interview with Cork's Red FM and that was with Mick, Neil Prendergast. He's off at the moment. So yeah, it was with Mick and it went pretty okay. Unfortunately, we seem to have a bit of issue with signal. But I will put a link below to that interview, to the podcast, what little bit you can hear of me, unfortunately. And then I also have done an interview for a newspaper and that won't be going up for a little while. But as soon as it is live, I will let you know. It's probably going to be about a month for that interview. But yeah, that is for a big national newspaper, so that's exciting. So it's just been a busy day, but I haven't left the house today and I'm probably going to have to pop out later and get some formula for the baby. And I have to get also some washing tablets and yeah, I will bring you along. I think I need to get loo roll as well. So all of the boring stuff. But yeah, I had a message from one of you asking do I buy that because it wasn't in the last 2 hauls. I do, of course I buy it. I just didn't need it then. So we don't usually run out of it that often. Especially like the likes of washing tablets and dishwasher tablets and things like that. We don't run out of them that often. I do tend to buy a big bag of them. And yeah, so I will bring you along when I go out later. I'm probably going to wait till the little man's in bed and I will rush out then because it's just so much easier to go out on my own. So yeah, especially with the kids off. So that's what I'm going to do later. Unless my husband picks him up on the way home, but I doubt he'll remember, to be honest. So yeah, I'll probably pop out later, but I will bring you along if I go on out. So dinner tonight is going to be really easy. It's just meatballs. You would have seen I bought them. So nice, quick and easy dinner. I'm going to get myself away from technology for a little while. My head is a bit frazzled. And yes, I just need to switch off a little bit. So I will cook my dinner. I usually find that helps a good bit. And little man is down for a second nap, which never happens, but his first nap was so short. So I had a feeling he would go down for a second nap and he did, thank goodness. So yeah, I'm going to make the dinner and I will get back to you later.
You get a pasta. This one? Yeah.
So I just ran into the shop and I grabbed some toilet roll. I got some toilet fizzing cleaner, some bars, a big thing of what are they? Washing tablets, and 3 cans of cat food, and a thing of fairy. And that was $28.45. So that'll do us a good while, except the cat food. I'll have to get more of that later on. But yeah, that'll do us for ages. That is a 54 wash. So yeah, over a month probably. Hi guys, so it is Wednesday today and we're not going anywhere. It's going to be a no spend day. But what I thought I would do is have a little chat about helping your kids to understand budgeting. So obviously I have a video further down on my channel explaining like what we do with the kids and how we show them about money. But I think it's hard to understand unless you kind of can see the results, the outcome. So my son has been saving like crazy, and he is now going to be able to buy a big item that he has been working very hard for. But I thought it would be a good idea to ask him. So I asked him, did he mind being interviewed for YouTube, and he doesn't mind. Now I'm not going to show his face, and that's just something we have decided as family, but I will ask him. He doesn't mind chatting a bit about it, to kind of give some motivation to other kids that might be in a similar boat. So he is 12 and he has been saving for years, and he is finally going to be able to purchase something he has wanted for a very long time. So I'll let him talk about it, and I just thought it'd be interesting to show it from another person's point of view. And obviously he has learned a lot about budgeting over the years. We were very open with our kids during our no spend year. We sat them down, we made them part of the decision making, and I think it has really helped them to understand why we are budgeting and why it's important to continue budgeting. So I'm interested to see what he says in his words.
I'm just looking online at PCs.
Oh, why are you looking at PCs?
Because I've got enough money to buy one now.
And what kind of PC is it?
It's going to be a gaming PC.
Ah, and what you're on, that's what is that that you're using right now instead of a gaming PC?
My Raspberry Pi.
Using a Raspberry Pi?
I bought it myself.
So you're basically upgrading then. That's
Yeah.
the next thing. How much was the Raspberry Pi?
It was €130.
Okay, and then how much is the gaming PC?
Maybe like 1,200.
Yeah. So it's a lot of saving. Where did you get the money that you've saved for the PC?
So I had a confirmation this year, and also we sell a little bit of eggs to the neighbours.
Yeah?
And also birthdays and things like that.
Yeah, and pocket money and...
Yeah, stuff like that.
And do you spend much of your money?
No, because I don't really spend much. I spend sometimes, but not that often, because I see the bigger picture, which is the PC.
Where do you save your money?
Some of it I save at home, and like coins and cash sometimes, and then some of it's in the credit union as well.
Yeah, you transfer over there, don't you? So that's really exciting. So basically, I don't really know much about gaming PCs, but my son is going to be building one, and he's looking at different websites because he's pricing it all himself. He is deciding what part he needs. This is something he really is interested in, and he's basically pricing it all out and deciding which parts he actually wants. I think he's put everything into a shopping cart nearly daily at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah.
and yeah, he's doing it all himself, and he's done a lot of research. He is currently trying to build a game, so he's just very into all of this. But it's his money, and yeah, he's doing a great job, I think. So, and at age 12, I think to have saved up his own PC is amazing. So, yeah, I just thought it'd be interesting to hear his point of view. And he's doing really well. My daughter's also saving. I think she's saving for a laptop, isn't she?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So she's looking to save for a laptop. She's very into art, so she's thinking about an art laptop. But she hasn't quite got enough yet, I don't think. But yeah, my son will be buying his gaming PC very soon. I think you want to have it over the summer, don't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be getting that pretty soon. But I just thought it'd be interesting to hear another person's point of view. What would you give advice wise to somebody who would like to save for something big like a computer?
So like, don't really be spending money on sweets, because you see the bigger picture, which could be a PC, or it could be like a console, or it could be, you know, a big toy that you want.
Yeah.
Or whatever you want, and that's your goal. So try to save for that and go for high expectations.
And did you find it hard to not spend the money?
Not actually, because the whole time all I was thinking about was this amazing PC that I'd be able to get at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
So really it's not that hard when you think of this at the end.
Yeah, he'll be basically transferring the money over to us, and we'll be buying it for him, and we're going to use a virtual credit card, and we'll be making sure that the website's legit. So yeah, so, and actually my brother recently built his own gaming PC, so he's getting a good bit of advice from him too. But yeah, so it's exciting for him. But I think hearing from another kid's point of view kind of is interesting. Like I get loads of questions from people who struggle with kids wanting lots of things when they're out and about. Basically, I have always thought if you give your kids a certain amount of money, they have that responsibility then themselves. So they'll learn very quick that if they only have €5 and the toy costs €5 and they spend it, then they have nothing left. So I think giving the kids that power, and you of course then have to stick to it. So you have to explain to them that when that money is gone, it's gone. Because I think it's important for kids to learn to budget. I think it is important for kids to understand the value of money. And I also think it's important for kids to understand that you are not like a bank, and you are not going to be just giving them money. And don't be afraid to explain that you just are not giving them that money because you need that money for other things. Like, that's important to know too. You have your own budget, but I think it's so much easier for them to understand if they themselves are having to make money decisions. And I would have probably started from about 7 or 8, and I would have started small. My daughter would have started having control of her money about 8 years old. She would have just had the money put into a credit union before that, into her own savings account. And obviously you're not going to let your kids blow a load of money on something that is ridiculous, but because at the end of the day, you know, kids still need guidance. But when he came to me to say he was saving for a gaming computer, and he is just obsessed with gaming, he is trying to build a game, he wants to be doing this as a career in a few years, So yeah, I think go for it. You know, he's done a lot of online courses, and he also was in a clothing club for a while. So yeah, I think go for it. Obviously, I'll be keeping an eye on him, but he is becoming a teenager very soon. He's starting secondary school, so I do need to kind of let him do a little bit. But yeah, this is exciting. So I just thought I would share all of that with you. Hi guys, so it is Thursday today, and it is the last day in this week. I will probably do another one next week, but let me know, because they seem to be doing really well, but I don't want to just keep putting up these a week in my budgets if you're not enjoying them. So do let me know. I'm thinking of talking a bit more about back to school costs and things like that. But I can add that into the vlog if you enjoy the vlogs, or I can just do a sit down chatty video if that's what you prefer. So do let me know below. But yeah, if you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. We're getting so close to 1,000, which is so exciting. It's so many of us in this community. Hit a like if you enjoyed that video, and yeah, do let me know what kind of video you want next week, because I would just love to know. We can always go back to the vlogs after a sit down video, so don't feel like if that's what you prefer that you're not going to have it. Don't worry, we can still do them. But yeah, I just want to know what you're interested in basically. So yeah, do let me know, and I will chat to you all very soon. I will chat to you on Monday. Bye.